Trapping.
Hey, what's up, people? Welcome to Size the Boys podcast. I'm Jacob, and I'm here once again with our guest. I don't think she's much of a guest anymore. I feel like at this point she's now a new member. You guys totally don't need to question why she has to go. It's a beat gun. But anyways, you guys, welcome back to Size the Boys podcast. This is episode 52, and next week when you guys are seeing, well, technically, yeah, in 1 week it'll be the 1 year anniversary of the podcast, and hopefully we can get everybody on. Try and figure out a good time to do that, to get everybody on for that 2-hour event. See who can make it, see who can, probably, I know life happens. But yeah, this is episode 52. You guys know that we take the first 5 minutes to talk about whatever, last 5 minutes to talk about whatever. And I'm not sure what to talk about. I just kind of been doing same old, school, driving, turning 18 soon. Yeah, it's just the only thing going on in my life right now. Trying to stay on top of that YouTube grind and whatnot. And last week we did a comeback episode on cartoons. That was fun. We kind of went over a few new cartoons that we didn't do last time we did it on cartoons. The week before that we did Game of Thrones. That was pretty fun. That was a monumental episode too. That was episode 50. The week before that we did one on cars. That was the first episode of 2023. It was one on cars. And then of course the last episode of 2022 we did the top 10 moments of 2022 with the podcast. I think you guys enjoyed that. And then the episode before that, which was like a month ago, was the Christmas episode, the one that we did with all the guys that aired on Christmas Eve. So that was fun. But yeah, I know you guys prefer the podcast to be with everybody, but the fact is just that I wish it could be with everybody. Just the circumstances right now, they're in Colorado, I'm in Florida. We're getting busier, we're getting older, and it's just hopefully we can get to a point to where we could do this on a regular with everybody and not have there be any issues. Even though issues are always going to come up, because that's just how life is and whatnot, and sometimes you gotta be flexible. But yeah, and I just appreciate the hell out of you guys for those who stop by every single week to take time every day to watch the podcast, or even just watch my videos on the main channel. I'm trying to work hard on some newer content and whatnot, and newer games and whatnot. If you guys didn't know, me and her started a Fall Guys series. We only have like one video out right now, but we're gonna make Fall Guys a series on the main channel, and hopefully we'll make another one soon, and I'll put out for you guys. And then the one that I do with Hunter, Kirby, and Zach, the main game we're playing right now is Destiny 2, which is a phenomenal game. It's been having some bugs, so hopefully we can play it soon. Hopefully they get the bugs figured out and fixed. That way we can get another episode for you guys for that out in time. Probably gonna start a new game series since I just finished Financial Fair Security Breach. Holy shit, it took me like a year to finish that game. And then I'm gonna get on to another game. Not gonna spoil it because you guys just have to go to my main channel to find out. But yeah, trying to do that, and yeah, and I think there's another game that the guys want me to play with them. I think it is Rainbow Six Siege. Maybe you guys will see that and whatnot. And maybe me and her might make another series we could do on if we get tired of Fall Guys. Maybe we'll move on to something else. I know. We'll see. Minecraft. Yeah, Minecraft is one that we thought about. But yeah.
Survival world, whoever gets to the end first wins.
Oh god, I would fail miserably.
I have to record that on my side. respecting that.
Yeah. But if there's any videos you guys want me and her to do on the main channel, like if there's any like video ideas you guys want us to do, just let us know, because I would enjoy making more videos with her, even if it was just like typical, like, you know, just a regular like video, like us trying or something, you know, that you guys request, or I don't know, because I've only made like one video with her as far as the main channel goes, and a lot of you guys actually saw that. That actually got a lot of recognition. But basically it's like introducing her and whatnot. I feel like that was a good little video to end off 2022. But anyway, so we're past the 5-minute mark, so now it's time to get to the topic for this week. Alright. But topic for this week is heavy metal. If you guys didn't know that, so I'm not gonna lie, I haven't had a video that I've actually looked forward to in a long time, but I'm actually glad, because if you guys didn't know, I usually have KJ or you guys or Kirby or whichever ones you guys know about. You guys probably didn't know him by KJ probably, because that's how he introduced himself in the podcast. But he actually, it's always been his job to write down topics. It always was from the beginning. He was the one that wrote down all the topics, and then sometimes I would fit one in every now and then. But mainly it's his job to put in all the topics. That's the job I made him do, and he doesn't mind at all. Because as far as like all of us in the group, I feel like he has probably the most random creative mind. So I just, you know, gave that to him because, you know, I thought it was a good idea to give it to him. But anyway, so on heavy metal. So if you guys don't know about myself, I am a metalhead. I've kind of grew up listening to the genre the majority of my life, or my whole life, I should say. But I didn't really like actually get into it myself till I was probably like 13. Yeah, I was 13. And then I've kind of stuck with it ever since. So I'm almost 18 now, so it's been about 5 years. You would think it would be a phase, but it's not. I generally enjoy the genre for what it is and what it's and just what they put out and all that kind of stuff. Because me and her were talking about it, and she says I probably know more of the topic of heavy metal and whatnot. I know there's, because like there's some bands, like metal bands, that me and her both do like. I don't know if she wants to address a few, just name a few.
I'm not sure which ones we have in common though. So name off your favorite bands and I'll see if I agree with you, okay?
Alright.
I'm playing Fall Guys and I'm about to die.
But you obviously know, I might get shit for this, for the other heavy metal geeks out there, because they get a lot of hate, which I don't fucking know why. But Fiverr and Death Punch is my all-time favorite band, always has and always will be. And for my second, I probably would have to put Slipknot. Slipknot's an iconic, legendary metal band. For number 3, I gotta give the iconic bands credit. So, but if we're talking about like the oldies, probably Metallica. Metallica is another iconic heavy metal band. Pantera is another phenomenal one, if we're talking more of the oldies, but and Megadeth and all those. But I feel like my favorite band as of right now, like I said, Fiverr and Death Punch will always forever be my favorite band, but the band that I'm listening to the most right now is the Amity Affliction. I am addicted to that band. They are fucking amazing. I love their shit. I have at least like 5 of their albums. And that's probably like the most I have of any other band that I listen to other than Five Finger, because they're my favorite band, so I have all 9 albums of theirs. And with Slipknot, I think I have 4 albums of theirs. I only had 3, but now I have 4 Slipknot albums because they just came out with their last album last year. And I think the Enemy Affliction is gonna be coming out with a new album this year, so that's gonna be number 6.
Oh, I didn't write no loser. I'm at a loss.
Of albums that I have. But yeah, even though I know a lot of stuff about heavy metal, I'm just gonna do what I usually do and go on and search heavy metal on Google and go to people also ask and answer 5 questions. What is the heavy metal? Question number 1. Heavy metals are a group of metals and metal toys that have relatively high density. Okay, that's not okay. No, we're talking about the fucking genre. The fuck. So we have to specify.
Lately, Duality, Slipknot has been scratching my brain.
Yeah. Ain't that's from like their 2019 album, I believe. I think.
My brother got me into it. Both of them.
Okay, what's your all-time favorite Slipknot song? Yes, thank you.
Okay, I'm not sure if this would be my all-time favorite, but I do appreciate it.
Custer, yeah. Custer's another
I
good
put
one.
Cluster for some reason.
I think it's Custer.
I'm gonna call it Cluster.
That's also been another one of my sister's favorites too. And I think that's like in their probably like my personal favorite album of theirs, but I think that's probably like their best album they have is that one that Custer comes from.
You also forgot Korn.
Korn?
I'm listening to a song of theirs right now.
Oh, Korn, yeah, Korn. I don't know much about them personally, but I do know some of their music. And I know they're also another big one out there.
Song Daddy is a little bit traumatizing. It's 7 minutes long and it's about his father abusing him as a child. Yeah.
But
You hear him cry at the end.
alright, so going on, what people also ask, we're going to answer 5 questions and we're going to move on. What is considered heavy metal genre?
Your mom.
Anyways, heavy metal is traditionally characterized by loud, distorted guitars, pathetic rhythms, dense bass and drum sound, and vigorous vocals. Heavy metal's subgenres variously empathize, alter, or omit one or more of these attributes.
I love you, but I thought you said something else, and I was like, do we need to have a talk after this?
What do you think I said?
Baby, what do you think?
What do you think I said?
What do you think?
I don't know.
But you don't then. Like, feel like a loser. No.
Okay.
Damn it, I was gonna be first place.
Okay.
No.
Okay, 2, what defines heavy metal? Heavy metal definition heavy. Okay, that's not the goddamn drum. Okay, moving on.
Alright, well, I'm not breaking real fast. I'm gonna Google Slipknot songs then, because I don't remember all.
Alright. Why is it called heavy metal music? Heavy metal was a popular term for one heavy metal mercury, which was polluting the air and... Okay, that's not what we need, goddammit. We're talking about the genre. What heavy metal song is usually about? Heavy metal has a lyrical fixation with dark themes, including war, destruction, doom, and misery. Heavy metal lyrics focus on the poetics. Oh no, that was true.
Sorry about that. For right now, I'm just gonna have to say Duality, since that's been scratching my brain lately.
Yeah. Duality is a good one. I think my favorite all-time Slipknot song is Devil and I. Lyrics focus on the poetics of destruction, such as death, mutilation, and physical violence. Roland Perrick states that death metal songs have violent, aggressive, and angry lyrics. I mean, yeah.
Apparently, I played a song for my mom because a mate of mine showed Don't Fall Off the List. So I was trying to do like Um, but it's basically, I played it in the car for you, but it's called Change by House of Wise.
Oh, okay.
And she's just like, yeah, it's a very heavy song, like if you listen to the bass and the guitar of it, I'm just like, I think it's like, it's not heavy metal, but apparently it's just heavy.
Yeah.
But I like that song.
Who was the first heavy metal band? The first heavy metal acts are considered to be Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, and Deep Purple, often referred to as the Unholy Trinity. Led Zeppelin released their self-titled debut in 1969, while Black Sabbath and Deep Purple put out influential records in 1970. If I remember correctly, Led Zeppelin was one of my dad's favorite bands.
I named my fish after Black Sabbath.
Really?
Yeah, that's like 4 of them. So one of them was Ozzy Osbourne. That
I was
one
an Ozzy too.
That one does me. So the other one was like Sabbath, and Travis.
What are heavy metal fans called? Heavy metal fans go by a number of different names, including metalhead, headbanger, hesher, mosher, and thrasher, being used only for fans of thrash metal, which began to differentiate
like the rock version of Santa's reindeers.
itself from other varieties of metal in the late 80s.
I know what I can do is...
Who is king of heavy metal? Ozzy Osbourne.
Yes, sir.
I agree with that. I guess to do the last one. I lost track of how many times, but just kind of look through what time a person likes heavy metal music. Enjoying heavy metal was also correlated with openness, possibly because people with more open personalities would be drawn to music that is intense, engaging, and challenging as metal can be. The research right, and interestingly, the metal fans in the studies tended to have relatively low self-esteem. Damn, you that called me out like that.
I think Elvis Presley who first introduced rock, right? And then to be a part of Teenage Rebellion back in the 19-somethings.
Yeah.
And then that just led to people getting more creative, kill all of you and your mothers if you keep stepping on the blocks. I am, you slut bags. No. It be like that, yeah. The way district away, TV real fast.
Oh, One Bang's another fantastic one. They have a Dig, which is a banger of a song.
You should love me, don't be fair.
I do love you. I do love you. Oh, can't forget Linkin Park.
Are they heavy metal?
I think so. I mean, he screams. So technically.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just got a blast in the past about Markiplier doing Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
Try not to be depressed as fuck. Falling in reverse is more emo. Corey Taylor was hot though.
Corey Taylor, the lead singer of Slipknot.
Yes, sir.
Let's see, what bands do we wanna...
What would Hollywood, I'm not counting Hollywood Undead as heavy metal, but what would that be under?
I don't know.
You wanna Google it, Hollywood Undead, because they'll typically tell you like, oh, this band is like this kind of genre. You wanna Google it for me real fast?
God, I don't know. Well, Alice in Chains right here.
Why the hell am I subscribed to this person? Unsubscribe, please. Thank you. Good luck. the Retaliators theme, with Motley Crue is a good song, I like it. System of a Down, Psychosocial from Slipknot.
Psychosocials, I think, is probably my second favorite Slipknot song. Yeah.
I like By the Day, but I'm not gonna call him heavy metal, honestly. Maybe just rock and roll.
My number one favorite Five Finger Death Punch song would probably be Jekyll and Hyde.
What about Papa Roach?
I think they're more considered rock, I think. I could be wrong.
Let's see, Devil and I.
I'm trying to think of bands that we can share that we won't get copyrighted for.
I know. Yeah, your video of my history. Motionless in White.
Motionless in White is another phenomenal band.
Tenacious D. But I'm not gonna get that.
Oh, gosh, Rich.
Your Don't Fall Asleep episode where you upload. Apparently, that's in my watch history.
Yeah, one of my horror videos.
I have a lot of Start Slowly on here.
Have you seen that?
What?
My horror video called Don't Fall Asleep.
Oh, God. I've seen part of it. That's why it's in my watch history. Yeah, I got a lot of like Hamilton, Sir Chloe, Pierce the Veil, and Steven Universe songs in my history because I'm a child.
Oh man.
Hollywood Undead, Falling in Reverse, Deep Throat by Cupcake, because Lou wanted to sleep it in my car. The song by Chris Calico named Titties. I hate saying this, but it ain't that bad.
Trying to think of
I got a little music here. The metal version of Just Dance by Sable. It's actually, I like him a lot. Because he screams. He does a lot of screaming.
yeah.
Damn, this was a bad night for me. I had Shawn Mendes in here. Damn, a lot of this is, Sir Chloe, Bohemian Rhapsody in here too.
Trying to think of bands I can share without getting copyrighted. Probably can't share Slipknot because that would get a huge copyright. I can probably show the Enemy Affliction because I don't get copyrighted for their stuff usually, and they're a phenomenal band. Like, there you go, phenomenal. Literally. I think I showed them for you before, didn't I?
What, Avenue Affliction?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did plenty of those.
Because they're just that good. I love you more. You good? You good?
Yes. What?
I'm just making sure.
Make me nervous.
I'm not making you nervous.
You're making me nervous.
I'm not making you nervous.
I don't know, man. Why are you making me nervous? It's kind of rude of you. Not gonna lie.
You know, I shared Five Finger before on the podcast, and I didn't get too much. copyright for it. Jesus Christ, can't forget the word. I'm trying to think of fuck.
World was a ridiculous movie, and I'm not sure how to feel about it. 1992. We got Ghost Main on here. Had a change of beats for freaks.
I know the Enemy Affliction's on like their UK or out of country tour right now. I would love to see them in freaking concert. I'd probably get emotional if I love their music that much.
Yeah, let's see, I bring the weather with me. This could be heartbreak. Don't lean on me. Show me your God, like love. All fucked up. Shine on. Drive the lake. Maybe Tuesday. Set me free. Those are the ones that you definitely showed me when we were driving around.
Yeah.
I wanted to take you to the fucking 500 Death Punch concert here in October, but you had to leave.
Yeah.
Couldn't stay.
It's not my fault.
I mean,
It's not my fault. No, we're not gonna go there.
okay.
I know.
Jonathan Young makes good versions.
Trying to think. Come on, favorite pop song. Actually,
Want to see what my fucking statistics here real quick? Stupid ass. John with the but you know, just find you with that ass.
alright. I'm gonna start out by playing an interview from the two singers in the Enemy Affliction, Joel and Aaron. And they're actually from Australia, which I didn't find that out until I started like watching their interviews and shit. And this was from 2 years ago when they were talking about their last released album called Everyone Loves You Once You Leave Them. And that came out like 2020. I feel like my personal favorite album, for the longest time it was that album, but now that I've discovered them more, my favorite album of theirs is This Could Be a Heartbreak, probably. That'll probably be my favorite album of theirs. Just because it's one of like their darker, more intense albums, I just feel like I could relate more to that album for some reason. Which I could share with you guys if I wanted to, but alright, start a new screen recording, 3, 2, 1. Alright, I'm just gonna play this for you guys. It's only about 5 minutes.
Hey, what's up? I'm Aaron.
I'm Joel,
We're the Amity Affliction.
and you're watching Rock Sound. Rock Sound?
Rock Sound.
Rock Sound.
Rock Sound.
Rock Sound.
Rock Sound.
So Joel's the one that screams, and Aaron's the one that just sings.
Aaron chose the title, I just wrote it.
Yeah, I just think it's a dark title for. I always try and find the blurb line that all encompassing of
You do.
the Joel Birch lyrics.
I just want to use one word for everything.
Yeah, and I think that's boring. It's limiting yourself to one word for no reason.
Yeah, but it's like...
Let's use 10 words instead. Yeah, it's memorable. Like Let the Ocean Take Me. That was memorable.
Yeah,
We always thought that was
I know, you got me with that one.
a tad long.
That
but-
was your argument for the new one.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, look at our biggest record. It's
Yeah.
lots of words.
But I think it's a good meaning, right? It means
Everyone loves you once
once
you
you leave them. Yeah,
yeah.
pretty Paul.
It's pretty
yeah,
straightforward.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Me and Dan were listening to a lot of heavy metal, just to try and reincorporate the heavy sound that I think people were missing on Misery. But apart from that, a lot of pop.
Misery
again,
is a good
still,
album,
like
too.
Death Cab, James Taylor, Moona.
You could ask Aaron for the last 5 records what he's been
I'd still
listening
say
to,
the
and
same
he'd say
thing.
James Taylor. and
Third Eye
Death Cab.
Blind.
Third Eye Blind. Yeah.
Enterprise Earth, Cannibal Corpse,
Yeah.
Thy Art is Murder.
All the good stuff.
Yeah,
I was listening to hip hop. Means nothing
rare.
to the music. Yeah. And Phoebe Bridgers. Lots of.
Lots of Phoebe Bridgers. Yeah.
Very good song.
That was Joel's turn to do a video.
It's my turn,
We've
yeah.
started doing it.
We're taking it
in
turns.
turns.
Now. Yeah.
So I did Soak Me,
yeah.
and then he did Forever.
Yes. It's, it is what it is. They did most of it. I just explained the song to them, and they came back and said, oh yeah, how about a kid holding a teddy bear? And I said, no, there will be no teddy bears. And then it slowly evolved into the tormented people. I don't know. Just
Black
looks,
Room.
Yeah, it just looks cool.
Looks cool.
Yeah.
People like performance videos. We've
Yeah,
come
we've-
to find.
yeah.
Yeah.
After I put us all through 3 music videos
Yeah.
of acting.
Which was fun.
It
But
was
people
fun, it
don't
was
want to
fun
watch
to
a
do,
7-minute long music video.
No,
Apparently,
it
so.
didn't.
Get the play count up, did it?
I
So we
enjoyed
keep it
it.
short and sweet.
Yeah.
Just us
Just play the
playing
song.
somewhere. That's what you
Just
want to
play the
see,
song.
apparently. So yeah, keep
They
it simple,
knocked
stupid.
it out of the park. I think
It's
it's
very
really
good.
cool. They're
Awesome.
probably one of the nicest bands on the planet.
So nice that you're like, is this real? You guys are too
But
nice.
they've
But
always been that nice
Yeah.
to us that it's I don't know, it's
We've
nice.
done, what,
They're
World
nice.
Tour with
Makes
them?
makes you feel nice.
we took it to Australia, and we've played another tour with them.
I don't know, we've
somewhere.
done a bunch of festivals
Yeah,
and shit.
it's
but
all a blur.
yeah,
But
they're
yeah,
great.
awesome dudes.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of crossover fans, and I think we're definitely, people are shocked, like, had never heard of us. So I think we're
Yeah.
making some new fans, and,
It's good. It's
It's
just
been-
a
it's been
great
awesome.
tour.
yeah.
Soak Me and
Yeah,
Bleach.
Soak Me and Bleach is awesome. We haven't actually played Forever yet because we haven't
No.
quite rehearsed it enough. But yeah, Soak Me and Bleach is going off every night. It's
Yeah, it's
probably
bigger
one of the
than
biggest songs.
It's bigger than Pittsburgh
Yeah.
now, which is like
we're like, finally, we're not a
Yes.
one-hit wonder anymore.
we're a 2-hit wonder.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, I mean,
We're just resting on our laurels for a while. I think.
What can we say? We can't really.
No, we can't say anything.
reveal
There's no
anything.
reveal. We're
There's-
playing somewhere in
Yeah.
December.
Yeah, we're going to
We're,
America with Sleeping with Sirens
that's
after
next.
this, and then
there's something that we're working on.
yeah,
we
there's
can't say
something
anything
else.
about.
But that's yeah.
And then we come back to Europe with something else we can't talk about.
Yeah. Who knows?
Sure.
Okay, I do want to share a song with theirs, just so you guys can get an idea of who they are. Just not sure which song I want to share because all their songs are just phenomenal. It's hard to choose one. If I just look through here, kind of want to play one of their most iconic songs. So. Crap, I don't know. I need to freaking hurry up. Kind of a. Pittsburgh is a huge one. Yeah, Pittsburgh's a huge one. It's fuck. They're talking about Suck Me and Bleach, so I guess I'll play that one for you guys. Which is a phenomenal song. We don't gonna get copyrighted for this, but I don't think we will. Not like a strike, but you know, I'll just shut up so you guys can listen.
When the dreamer dies, so dies the When the dreamer dies, so dies the dream. Turn me inside out, soak me and bleed. Soak me and bleach. I'm buried alive, life buries me. Cover my body, soak me and bleed. Soak me and bleach. Feels like I'm struck down. Feels like I'm bleeding. Don't know what to do with all of these feelings. Always so much running, always running from myself. Always so much running, and the running never ends. When the dreamer dies, so dies the dream. Turn me inside out, soak me and bleed. Soak me and bleach. I'm buried alive, life buries me. Cover my body, soak me and bleed. Soak me and bleach.
I always like the atmosphere they choose to for these music videos. They just like to just add more to it. Makes it more monumental.
When the dreamer dies, so dies the dream. Turn me inside out, soak me and bleed. Soak me and bleach. I'm buried alive, life buries me. Cover my body, soak me and bleed. Soak me and bleach. On and on and on and on. Soak me and bleach.
I've heard about it.
Just like get that out of here.
Phenomenal band. And they came out with a new song actually last November called Show Me Your God. So that's cool. I actually might share that. Well, we're getting close to the end of the screen recording, so I might share that with you guys if we can, hopefully. It's kind of the video is kind of controversial with YouTube guidelines, so that's fun. Every song he releases instantly makes me want to stay alive. So that lyric, when the dreamer dies, so dies the dream, to me inside out and sucked me in bleach, that hits so hard I always can count on these guys for an emotional banger. Okay. Another one is, hopefully I can play it for you guys. It's Show Me Your God. No, god damn it.
What happened?
Can't fucking play it. Can I play at least the audio video? Not the actual music video, since I can't frickin' do that? If you guys are curious or want to check that out, it's Show Me Your God. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the title of their new album coming out, too, so, yeah. Come on, where is it? Where is it? So I want to share that with you guys, but we're also already got 20 minutes left, and I want to share some more. Okay, can I do this? Okay, I can. So I'm going to share one more Amity Affliction song with you guys. I'm just playing the audio of it. just because apparently I can't play the actual video. But anyways, we're running out of time, so I'm just gonna get right into it for you guys. So start a new screen recording. 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's get right into it. This is their newest song that they've released, like last November. So it's been like 2 months, so it's very new. It goes so fucking hard though. I love this part. The riffs. Alright, so I'm gonna leave it there for the Amity Affliction. I've been even though I'll give them the credit that's due for having a good portion part of this episode, but I need to give other bands credit too, and I feel like one that we've been talking about tonight lately has been Slipknot. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. First I want to do interviews, and I'm not sure if I want to play their music without getting copyrighted. So, yeah, I'll just do, Corey Taylor. Corey Taylor's so phenomenal. Like, he's phenomenal. He's Corey Taylor, you know? It's, it's nothing more to put with that. Trying to look here. trying to. Sorry guys, I'm trying to freaking. I guess not an interview, but just Slipknot reaction. I want to do other people reacting to Slipknot just because hopefully they'll avoid copyright that way. Hopefully, just because I don't want to deal with all that. I want to be able to share this stuff with you guys. Oh no, Duality's from the 2014 freaking, Okay, here we go, we could do this one, first reaction to rock music. Check screen recording. Okay, we could do this, let's do it.
You already know what it is. It's your boy Laid Back with another reaction, another review, another episode. Laid Back, and this that is on my page talking about reality. Let's get
Hopefully we're gonna get copyright with this. It's a person reacting to Slipknot.
Whoa. Wait, what ain't? You cannot kill. Let's go. I push my fingers into. Will never. Yo, this shit sound crazy. Fucking.
Yeah?
Bro, did you hear that? I'm saying. Up in the background.
fucking Slipknot, bro. You got it.
Bro, what the fuck?
Hold on, before we resume, checking. It did stop. Okay, I just wasn't sure when it did. Okay. Start one last screen recording. 3, 2, 1. Alright.
Alright, so that was Slipknot Do Wow. Drums was cranking on that. One of the best rap activity.
Alright, guess we'll do end off on interview Corey Taylor.
Hey, what up, everyone? Corey Taylor here from Slipknot and Stone Sour, and you are watching Loudwire.
Hey everyone, Muhammad here for Loudwire, and this is Wikipedia Fact or Fiction, an episode you have been asking for such a long time. Mr. Corey Taylor of Slipknot and Stone Sour, flipping you off and flipping off
Oh, it's the metal
Wikipedia.
dog.
Oh,
See?
that's cute.
It's the metal dog.
All right,
I'm bringing it back. I don't think it ever was a thing, but I'm bringing it back.
bringing it to the forefront.
That's right.
Cool. So, looked up a bunch of stuff on Wikipedia. Yourself,
Can't wait to hear
Slipknot,
what you found.
etc. We're gonna prove what's right and what's wrong
Okay.
from you, which is, I believe, a credible source.
All right, feed me.
All right. First of all, your name Corey Todd Taylor.
Yes, I'm glad somebody changed that because originally
It used to be
Corey
wrong?
Josh Taylor. I'm like, what? It's on my fucking driver's license, for God's sakes. Figure it out.
That kind of makes me happy that they got it wrong
Oh,
first.
it's so painful. Okay, all right, give me.
Also known as the Great Big Mouth, Faith.
Okay, Faith. No.
I didn't think so.
It was part of a conversation that got printed in Muse News like years ago, which it was a local paper in Des Moines like 20 years ago.
Okay.
And I don't know why, but it's been copied and pasted everywhere. I've never been fucking called Faith. It's so stupid.
Okay, that was wrong. The Sickness,
Sure.
Todd Tigger.
Yes. That would be my middle name and my first pet's name.
Okay.
And I may or may not have engaged in. What was it?
Yeah, let's not go
This is so
there.
stupid.
The Boogie Night,
Absolutely.
which we've seen.
With a K.
Yes. And Neck. There you
Speaks
go.
for itself. I should have surround sound at this point.
It says early on you lived in Orlando, briefly with your uncle George Robson, though you were mostly raised by your mother in Waterloo, Iowa, in an old dilapidated farmhouse.
Okay, let's just back up to Orlando and this person named George Robson.
Your uncle, apparently.
Somebody's uncle, not mine.
No, fiction.
Not one drop of that is true.
What?
I lived in West Palm Beach, Florida.
Okay.
I have never lived in Orlando. I do not have an uncle named George Robson. And I did not live in Florida with an aunt or an uncle. My mom, my sister, and I, and my mom's boyfriend moved there for about a year or so. When I
Okay.
was like between 4th and 5th grade. In fact, I didn't finish 4th grade because of the way we moved.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, half of that is true.
Where did they?
But I did live in Waterloo for about 5 years.
In an old dilapidated farmhouse.
Well, at one point.
At one
I mean, I lived in 8 different places in Waterloo.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
We moved around a lot, mainly because we couldn't pay the rent.
Gotcha. It says you developed a fond feeling towards classic rock after your grandma introduced you to it.
Sure. It's the most general statement.
There wasn't a moment
My
where...
grandmother played Elvis for me.
Okay.
So I got into Elvis and Jim Reeves. I don't know if she was a huge Boston fan or anything like that. She'd probably tell you Boston was a city, not a band. But I mean, it's who the fuck writes these?
I don't know.
Really?
That's why we do it.
All right, hey, this is why we do it.
This is why we do it.
Dude, do it.
Yeah. By age 15, it said you had developed a drug addiction and had overdosed on cocaine twice.
Yeah. I started doing coke when I was 6. Well, I started smoking weed when I was 12. Started smoking cigarettes when I was 10. Started doing coke and speed when I was about 13. By the time I was 15, I had OD'd twice. I woke up in a dumpster because I was at a party, and I guess I OD'd. And instead of taking me to the hospital, they threw me in a dumpster. So I kind of woke up, and I think because of that, it jostled my system and actually kind of helped me survive. And I woke up, I went back to my house, and shortly after that, we went to visit my grandmother in Des Moines, and I ended up staying and never going back. So.
Oh, okay. So
Crazy.
that kind of goes into the next one here. It said you later set out on your own and ended up at your grandmother's trailer in Ohio. And it says she took legal custody of you.
Freeze. Ohio.
Ohio.
My grandmother's never lived in a trailer. She's had the same house for 40 years.
In Iowa?
Actually, more than 40 years. In Iowa.
Iowa.
Yeah. Not Idaho. Not Ohio. Iowa. It's on a fucking map, people. Come on. It's not that hard.
Oh boy.
Continue.
All right. She took legal custody of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I could go to school.
Oh, okay,
That was the
gotcha.
only reason, yeah.
And helped you buy musical equipment.
She did, yeah. I'm sad to say that I still owe my grandmother quite a bit of money. But at the same time, I think I've paid her back because I've helped her out over the years with a lot of stuff. And I mean, just in the platinum plaques alone, I think she's like,
She's got a few.
we're fine. Oh yeah. I used to get my grandmother a copy with everyone that we get, and then suddenly her house was full of them, and she's like, you can stop because I have nowhere else to put them. She's still got a stack in one of her spare bedrooms. She's like, I don't know where to put this. I'm putting glasses on it, it's ridiculous.
So she's still around.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
My grandmother is 88, will be 89 this year, and still works. She worked for 25 years at one place, retired, took a year off, got bored, went back to work. She's been working there for 24 years. Wow. She's a fucking maniac. You wonder where I get it? My grandmother, ladies and gentlemen. And still basically drives herself off and on. You know, she has to walk with a cane or a walker sometimes, yeah. She's so pissed that she had to give up bowling because of her legs. She was mad, dude. I mean, this is a woman who's got stacks of trophies. Like, she was on a league for years. She used to take me out with her on the road when she would go and play, do leagues in different cities and shit.
Damn.
My grandmother's fucking rad, dude.
So you witnessed this.
Oh yeah, saw it, man. She could roll. She could roll the pill. It was nice. She had a good curve. Yeah.
Beautiful. That's awesome. I'm glad she's still around.
Yeah, she's fucking amazing.
This is in your early 20s. When you were living with your gram, you attempted suicide by way of overdose. Your grandmother drove you to the hospital in Des Moines, which is in Iowa, not Ohio.
Yes, thank you.
The doctors resuscitated you, and you described this as the lowest point in your life.
Yeah, it was pretty low. And, obviously, well, I was 18 going on 19.
Okay.
So it was a little earlier than that.
Okay.
I swallowed a bunch of pills, and my ex-girlfriend's mother came to check on me, found me, took me to the hospital. They fed me Ipecac.
Oof.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is awesome. For about 5 years, I couldn't eat pancakes because it tastes like maple syrup, and because it induces vomiting
Yes.
quite readily. There was no way I was eating pancakes for a while. Then they give you this liquid charcoal that soaks up your stomach and gets you to settle down. So I was laying in the hospital. My grandma came and got me, and then she brought me home. She was obviously very disappointed. I kind of laid on the couch for a while, and the VMAs were on. And
Wait, do you remember what year?
it was 91, I think. 90 or 91.
Okay.
It was the year that Faith No More first played. They played Epic, and it was
Awesome.
amazing. And it kind of re-energized my whole will to make music. Like, they were so good, and they were so powerful, and it was so different than anything I'd ever seen, you know, that they really kind of got me off my ass. And that's when I started writing again, started kind of, you know, making music again. So if it wasn't for Faith No More, I wouldn't be here.
Well, thank you, boys. It says you met your father for the first time as an adult, and that you...
I was 30.
30, okay. You now have a relationship with him, although you've said your paths do not cross all that often.
Yeah, I mean, he's, you know, he has his life, I have mine.
One last screen. Sorry, since that one ended, we'll start one last screen recording because the video's about to end. So we'll start one last one. Starting screen recording. One last screen recording. 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's go back into it.
Yeah, I mean, he's, you know, he has his own life, I have mine. We touch base, you know, he's very much like me, you know, like, sometimes it's just, I'm one of those people who's very comfortable in his own skin. Like, I don't need a lot of company, I don't need a lot of anything. You know, I can kind of do my own thing and be all right. And he's kind of the same way. So every once in a while, you know, we kind of touch base and make sure everybody's good. And, you know, toes and fingers are all accounted for. And other than that, you know, it's all good.
Cool. It says that, you know, with past alcohol abuse problems, your wife at the time, Scarlett, helped you through tremendously, as well as keeping you from committing suicide. You said that, that you had attempted to jump off an 8th floor balcony of the Hyatt on Sunset Boulevard in 2003, but somehow she stopped you. But then there's a contradiction that says your friend Tom Hazard stopped you.
Tom Hazard.
Tom Hazard.
Biggie T, yeah. If he hadn't grabbed me by the shirt, I would be a splatter on the pavement.
So it was him who physically stopped you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, you know, I woke up the next day and I was like, I'm done. You know, that was the first time. Like, I really committed myself to cleaning up.
Yes.
And I was clean for about 3 years. Started drinking again for maybe 3 years, and then I quit again about 6 years ago. And I've been clean ever since. So.
We're gonna end that screen recording. I think that'll be a good way to wrap up the podcast here. So, we're kind of drawing this out a little bit. So, talk about 2 bands, mainly the Amity Affliction and Slipknot. In fact, that's a good way to put with that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for the big events coming up next week. I am doing a game stream to help hype up the celebration of the 1 year anniversary of the podcast. I'm going to be playing or finishing up the Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut DLC, and we finished that. We're going to make that a special stream for next week, so if you want to make sure to check that out. Then that night on February 4th next week will be the 1 year anniversary of the podcast. 2-hour event. Hopefully we're going to have everyone here, and I'm going to try to contact everybody and whatnot. That'll be a lot of fun. And then I have a special video for my 18th birthday coming up, and to celebrate the milestone, 200 subscribers to my main channel. Hit the link in the description to go to my main channel. Stay tuned for those big events coming up, and stay tuned for the big monumental celebration episode next week for the podcast and whatnot. It's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, just if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the podcast. Hit the link in the description and subscribe to my main channel. Get me to 300 subscribers by the end of the year. Let's freaking go. And yeah, that's all I really gotta address. I'm trying to wrap this up faster, just because I don't want to keep you guys for too long. I don't want to bore the hell out of you guys. So, but yeah, is there anything you want to say?
Not really. Just thought this was an interesting episode.
Interesting episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, so yeah, that's all I really got addressed. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, we will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Deuces.
trapping.